Hello everyone and welcome back to Week 11 predictions with Benchwire, and we got Matt and Steven, that's me, and we're going to go talk about the Titans and Packers game this Thursday night. If you guys want to see more videos on the channel, drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel. We would really appreciate it. Now moving on to the Titans and Packers game this Thursday night, we had the Titans visiting Lambeau Field. Will the Titans beat the Packers, Matthew?
Yes. No.
Yes.
Yes.
No.
I don't know.
I think the Titans win this ball game. I don't believe the Packers will stop Mr. Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry is him, and I really liked what the Packers did.
Give me the Titans.
I really like what the Packers did last week. It was a really convincing win for them, like getting them back on track. And Aaron Rodgers is still a bad man, but I don't think they win this game, so give me the Titans. Next up, we have the Bears visiting the Atlanta Falcons this Sunday. Now, do you think Justin Fields and the Bears will get it done?
Yes.
Yes, they will beat the Falcons?
Justin Fields will beat the Falcons by himself. The team will help too much.
Okay. I agree with you. I think the Bears are the better team. And what we saw last week, the Falcons weren't like anything special. They lost to the Panthers. They lost to P.J. Walker. And that was concerning. So, yeah, give me the Bears. Next up, we got your Philadelphia Eagles.
Yes.
Visiting Jeff Saturday and the Indianapolis Colts. I have the Eagles winning this game. I think they're going to bounce back on track. I think the Eagles are the better team. Jeff Saturday had a really good win in his first debut, but I don't think they'll have enough to showcase a better performance against the Eagles.
Yeah, the Eagles will have to play better. Offensive line's been kind of disappointing. Landon Dickerson and company, they need to make sure that DeForest Buckner does not become an X factor in this game. Kwity Paye is out. Shaquille Leonard out for the season. Colts are missing some guys.
Dallas Goedert's out.
Goddard is out.
Jordan Davis is out for this
Probably
game.
running,
Jordan Davis is still out.
Yep.
And
So, biggest thing is really just making sure that Jonathan Taylor doesn't do Jonathan Taylor things.
Yeah, you got to make sure you play defense and key in on him, and you should be able to win. I think you
Ladies
get
and
it done.
gentlemen, if you have Jonathan Taylor
Jonathan
in
Taylor
your
in fantasy team.
fantasy, make sure you start him because he might run for 200 yards.
I don't think he'll run for 200. I think he'll run for like 110.
150. All right, minimum.
Now we got the Jets visiting the New England Patriots. I believe the Patriots were on a bye week, so they're coming off a bye, and the Jets think they were coming off a bye too. So what a great game for this divisional game, and I think the Jets get the job done. I know the Patriots already beat them this year. I think they split the season series. I think the Jets come out on top.
Patriots own the Jets. It's just a known fact. I think we're going to finally start to see the Jets kind of end that.
I think the Jets are the better team this year, but they do still have Bill Belichick, the Patriots. So you still got to worry about that, but give me the Jets.
You already said that.
I know. Give me the Jets.
I think the Jets will win.
Yes. Okay, next up, we got the Commanders, who are riding high after beating the undefeated Philadelphia Eagles, going into Houston. Will the Commanders get the job done?
Yes.
Yes, I do agree. I think the Commanders are the better team. Chase Young is finally back. He's starting, and coming off that awful ACL injury last year, I think, once you have that guy back on your defensive line, he's going to create havoc, and this is a perfect team to do it against. So give me the Commanders.
I wouldn't say it's a perfect team.
It's a perfect team.
Laremy Tunsil's kind of rough, but...
Yeah, but, it's okay. I think Chase Young is that much of a difference maker that he will get the job done. Next game, we have the LA Rams going to New Orleans in a matchup of the mid. I have the Rams winning. I don't think the Saints are that good. They're nothing special. Matthew wants a great draft pick, so he's probably going to pick the Rams because he's an Eagles fan.
Give me the Rams.
Give me the Rams. I think Stafford will be back. I know they're missing Cooper Kupp, so I want to see how they run their offense. Will Allen Robinson be that number one now? And will Tyler Higbee be more involved? I want to see how Sean McVay runs the offense. I don't think the Saints have enough firepower on that offense other than Alvin Kamara because Michael Thomas is hurt. but they have
Luckily
Olave.
for the Rams, Van Jefferson is back.
Van Jefferson is back as well. Don't forget about that. So I have the Rams. Next up, we have the Cleveland Browns visiting the Buffalo Bills. I do believe the Bills will win this game. They need to get back on track. Josh Allen is playing pissed, and I still think the Bills are one of those top 3 teams in the league when they're playing their A game. How about you?
Yeah, I have the Bills. Browns won't put up too much of a fight. Bills are going to be playing angry after losing to the Vikings. I believe they're 6-3 now, so they need to get going. Currently the 6th seed after that loss, so they need to make up some ground. They want that bye week in the playoffs, and they got to win games like this. It's just how football works, and
Now, we have an intriguing matchup here. We have the Carolina Panthers, who Baker Mayfield is starting, by the way, going up against the Baltimore Ravens. I think the Ravens get the job done. I don't believe in Baker Mayfield. Never have, never will. And you never know. Maybe there's an upset, but I doubt it. I highly doubt it for this game. I think Lamar and John Harbaugh coming off a bye will prove why they are a team to watch out for come playoff time.
yeah, I have the Ravens too. Panthers won't put up a fight.
All right.
It's really that simple.
That's pretty simple. Next up, we have the Detroit Lions playing my favorite football team in the New York Football Giants. The Giants are riding high, 7-2. Brian Dable is looking like the coach of the year right now. But the Lions are coming off a win against Justin Fields and the Bears. Dan Campbell's trying to get that team back on track. Now, who do you have winning this game?
I have a feeling the Lions are going to win this game.
Tell me why.
I think that offensively, the Lions, obviously, as we know, have one of the better offenses in the league. Amon-Ra St. Brown, as much as I like to hate on him because of people saying he's better than Devontae Smith and all that kind of stuff, I know he's a really good receiver, and he tends to be an X factor. I think DeAndre Swift will have a good game. They have a good offensive line, so they can kind of stop the pressure. And I don't know. It's one of those where I think the Giants should win the game. They are the better team, but I have a weird feeling that this could be an upset.
Okay. Well, I'm going to have my G-Men winning this game. I believe the G-Men will beat the Lions simply because of the fact their defense is one of the worst defenses in the NFL, the Detroit Lions. And I think Saquon Barkley will have a field day. Darius Slayton has been playing better as of late. You get him more involved in the offense. I think Wan'Dale Robinson will also break out for this game. He's due to break out. I feel like this is a perfect game to do it against. I know they have Jeff Okudah, but I don't feel like Jeff Okudah will be on Wan'Dale Robinson, so that's why I think Wan'Dale will have himself a breakout game. And I think the Giants' defense with Wink Martindale has been playing really good. I think we're a top 10 defense with him. And I have the Giants beating the Lions. Let's move on.
No. I have a hot take.
Hot take.
Kenny Golladay gets his first touchdown as a New York Giant.
Ooh, against his former team? It's not even a revenge game.
I think
he's
that
probably
they're
going to
gonna
be benched. No?
I think they're gonna try to get him going.
You think?
I think they're gonna be like, "This is your former team."
How many times have we said hot take Kenny Golladay is going to get a touchdown? And it hasn't
I
happened
said it
yet.
once before. This is my second time, and I'm confident in this one.
I'm not confident in this one because I think he will not. I think he'll play, 3 snaps this game. Let's move on, though. Raiders-Broncos. Raiders are visiting the Denver Broncos. Raiders are coming off a loss to Jeff Saturday and the Colts, while the Broncos, they lost, I believe. I don't know to who, but
Titans.
they lost. The Titans, there we go. I have the Broncos winning this game. I don't feel like the Raiders are that good this year, and the Broncos, even though they haven't been connecting on all cylinders, I think they're the better team in this situation.
I saw a weird stat. The Broncos, I mean, listen, I know games are different. Like, if a team scores this many points, obviously the other team switches how they play, and anything's possible. But I do think it's kind of funny that if the Broncos scored 18 points in their games that they've played, they'd be 8-1 right now.
Ooh. So that comes down to
The defense
coaching.
is playing, and so, yeah, give me the Broncos.
That comes down to coaching and Russell Wilson playing with an injury, not being in sync with that offense.
Wait, I'm changing.
Oh, he's changing.
Give me the Raiders because Derek Carr cried post game.
That's your reason?
Yes. He's gonna put on a show for the team.
Well, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Derek Carr's going to cry yet again. I have the Broncos winning this one. Let's move on to an actually intriguing game. The Cowboys going to Minnesota this Sunday, and I think the Vikings win this game. We saw the Cowboys. They had a lead. They blew it. They're up 28-14 against the Aaron Rodgers-led Packers. The Packers have been great this year. That's a team you need to beat. And everyone had the Cowboys winning, but they didn't get the job done. I feel like the Vikings will win this game, and I'm really liking what Kevin O'Connell is doing for the Vikings. Kirk Cousins has been playing like a top 10 quarterback this year. Justin Jefferson has been him. We saw that insane catch this past Sunday. The Cowboys need to wake up, and maybe they win this game. I think it'll be a close game, but overall, I have the Vikings beating the Cowboys.
Yeah, I have the Vikings beating the Cowboys too. I do think, though, I wouldn't be surprised if Dallas wins this game because I think that Micah is due for a game where his fingerprints are all over it. I feel like he hasn't kind of had those Bleacher Report notifications every 5 minutes throughout a game in a minute now. Mm-hmm. So I'm waiting for him to kind of have that game again, and it just seems like it's gonna happen soon. And if there's a time for him to try to make some noise, it's this one. Honestly, surprised that this isn't flexed to Monday night, Sunday night.
Because there's still great games coming on.
I know the Chiefs and Chargers was flexed, but I feel like the Cowboys and Vikings would be a really intriguing game.
Yeah, but let's move on to the next game. The Bengals go into Pittsburgh and play their division rivals in the Steelers. I believe the Bengals will win this game. I like what I saw from the Steelers this past week. They beat the Saints. TJ Watt was back. It was all great. But Bengals, they're coming off a bye. We don't know if Jamar Chase is playing in this game. I don't think he is because I believe
he's currently still walking on crutches.
He's still currently walking on crutches. But I don't think that matters. I think the Bengals have the better team. Joe Mixon, we haven't seen him play in a week, but when he did play, his last game, he had 5 touchdowns. That was insane, okay? And Joe Burrow is very, very good. So I have the Bengals over the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah, the Bengals too. TJ Watt's back, so it's probably going to be more competitive than it normally is, but I think the Bengals will pull away at the end.
All right. Moving on to the Sunday Night Football. Chiefs go to LA and play the Chargers. I believe the Kansas City Chiefs will win this game, and I think they're the better team. Patrick Mahomes has been one of the better quarterbacks in this league. He's in that MVP conversation. I think he'll prove it again this Sunday night.
Yeah, I think Chiefs will win too. Chargers really don't. Allen, Williams. Both,
yeah, that's another reason why too.
I think if Allen and Williams were back, I might choose the Chargers. I think the Chargers, when healthy, are one of the best teams in the league. They're kind of being held back by their coach, in my opinion, but regardless, they don't have those weapons, so obviously I'm going to go with the Chiefs.
All right.
And then I got this, ready?
He's got this.
The 49ers headed to Arizona to take on the Cardinals. This is going to be one of those games where it's a divisional game, so it's probably going to be a good Monday Night Football game. 49ers, I think they're going to come out on top, but I think this is going to be one of those games where I'm going to be happy that it was on Monday night. Rather than a fourth-something game where it's like, now you got to have to keep track of some other games.
Last Monday night game was pretty good. Pretty good.
It was not to me though.
It was a close game, divisional game. It's another one though.
That's why I think it's gonna be good.
Will Kyler be back though? He's still dealing with that hammy.
He'll be back.
Matt thinks he'll be back. I don't know. It's a hammy. Hammies are tough to deal with. But I think Colt McCoy could still get the job done, but I still have the Niners.
All right. Well, that concludes our Week 11 predictions. Remember to leave a like and subscribe.
Yes, yes, yes.
Help us get discovered. We need you guys. See you in the next one.
Peace.